Hi there everyone, Leonel Marra here one more time, one more position of the week. That week I really enjoy because positions like that is a fundamentals position, make the school growing in level very well. I know sometimes positions more elaborate or positions more deep, the guys have more fun, but positions like this week, fundamentals position, make the level of the school growing more and giving more longevity for the sparring, so the guys start to enjoy more. Yes, let's talk about guard rotation to be more specific, fundamentals for the guard rotation. So if you enjoy this in your class, in your school, let's talk about first of all in hip escape. So you can start in one line of the hip escape here with your students and start to start to talk about the concepts that you have for hip escape, and the guys training this along the time. So in the second moment, let's talk about stand up in base. After this, you guys start to talk about the collar drag, start to move here, exactly here in hip escape too. So all that concept is here, you guys start to enjoy for start to move like this in hip switch or hip escape. So if you put these in partners, you guys can do so hip escape belly down, and start with partners here, like the guy just legs on the ground here, the guy side by side, move. The most common mistake here, the guy use the same side here and start to move like this and collapse here. It's very easy, so avoid this and start to go like this. The evolution of this start to work like a rock chair. The guy start to move. And here. The evolution of this, the guys have a double grips here too, and the guys start to pass here. When the guys start to pass here, start to move like this, bottom knee in, leg like a pendulum over. So when you have this here, to make this, look how his leverage, it's very strong here. So you start to adapt in two things. One hand block for wherever he go, I start to follow him. And in the second leg here, I lift my hip up to step on him. Sometimes step here, sometimes step here, sometimes there, but it's guard rotation, so it's a pendulum, lift your hip and do this. And one more pro training here, the guys look, keep the knee as close as possible, shoulder here. When the guy wants to turn under something, my hip is already here. I don't need to lift my hip to do, because I try to put my knee as close as possible, my shoulder, and my hip in automatic is lift. I just rotation. And the guy change, grab outside, rotation. Look just my hands. One, help me, two. One, help me, two. If that guy put pressure, my elbow prop to the ground. If that guy not have pressure enough, help me to enter here. Look how my hips coming to the ground. Keep your hip up and start to move. Yes, and start to drilling. Yes, and you guys put more pressure, more speed for start to learn this, more pressure. Look how I don't step on him more, but I still leg over. Look my hip off the ground. And you guys train since fundamentals to deep guard rotation. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoy.